We finally did it! We finally done it, said Denjimen and Vol Eagle 1. Both Dai, Denjimen, and Sun Vulcan Robo did their pose. Back at Black Magma Base. Oh, how I hate that Trachena, said Queen Hedron. I met her before and now I have to see her again. Her last deal failed with me. We'll just have to think of some other way to beat the Sun Vulcan team. They only had help from the Denjimen right now, but later we have better strategies to think about, said Fuhrer Hell Saturn. At the Sentai year 2011 in the United Alliance of Evil headquarters, Tranza and Trachena were getting scolded once more. Well, Tranza, I thought you could do a better job, but I was wrong. Apparently I forgot that you were just a kid who skipped puberty to become an adult, said Radiguet. Well, you are nothing more than an impatient brat, said Tranza. Tranza tried to attack Radiguet, but only to get knocked down by an energy blast. It was basically a Megatron to Starscream argument. Oh, don't you dare insult Megatron and Starscream by comparing them to this story. Well, Tranza, I do hope you realize who's now more powerful between you and me, said Radiguet. Sorry, Master, I see my place now, said Tranza. Not exactly, said Tranza. The Questers were observing things. These two remind me of Ryuan and Gaija, but much cooler. But Radiguet's really a badass boss, more badass than Ryuan, said Guy. After all the wreckage, Radiguet got a glass of red wine to drink. He turned on the MP3 player to listen to The Devil's Trill by Gutsipi Tarian while preparing for another list of possible executions to do. Well, music by humans ain't so bad after all. I might need to seize a human whose musical talent is that great to be my new Maria, said Radiguet. But then Florius, in a butler's outfit, at bad timing spilled some of the wine on Radiguet's leg. Florius, could you watch where you're pouring that wine? That is the highest value Machilian wine, said Radiguet. Sorry, Master. I didn't know. Sorry isn't good enough. Get lost, you snowman, said Radiguet, who fired projectile blasts at Florius. Yes, Master, said Florius, who was wishing to overthrow his abusive master. Florius walked away, pretty much battered. Trachena was also thinking of one way or another to torture Sakura, her new rival, after Radiguet had punished her for failure. Next time we meet, Sakura, it'll be your last, said Trachena. She had gotten every book on Vyram torture which she can use to get even sooner or later. The heroes can be seen at the amusement park where the Denjimen were. Jason's burn mark was taken care of. Well, Rocky, all I can say is, I'm really proud of you, said Jason. So Zordon is alive, said Rocky. I can't believe Zordon sent a message and that he's not trapped in a time warp anymore. I can't believe one of the bad guys looks like Rita Repulsa. Hate to think if she wore that after she and Lord Zed were married with that metal afro. Well, this world is full of surprises, said Jason. There are some villains that look exactly like those from our world. I can see it in my dreams. The Sun Vulcan trio was met by Takuji. Hi, Ryunosuke, said Takayuki. Hi, Takayuki, said Ryunosuke. Anyway, I was still thinking about me going to NASA, said Takayuki. I think you can pursue it, said Takayuki Hiba. Besides, Commander Ashirama will always know where to find a good replacement. That replacement could be you, said Ryunosuke. Kinai and Aso were thinking whether or not the new leader will be just as great. Whatever the decision is, we will grow to accept it, said Kinai. Just then a dog passed by and barked at Aso, causing him to fall down. How funny. Jason and Rocky were remembering the time when Rocky replaced him as the Red Ranger. Well, I might as well offer the others to go to the amusement park ourselves. It's too bad I killed my ex-girlfriend's younger brother out of duty. Sigh, said Hoji. Anyway, I do hope you find another one, Hoji. I wish you better luck, whoever that girl may be, said Kota. Cole was there with them, saying, I hope so. His mind was dreaming he and Sakura were holding hands with each other and dating one another. He then returned to reality real quick. The Denjimen can be seen going back to their office after the amusement park. Jason and the others, including Cole, rode back to the Search Guard time train. Cole realized that the emergency time travels can be a burden as well. With great power comes great responsibility, said Akared in Cole's mind. I understand that, Akared, said Cole. Finally, they arrived at the new sky base. Zordon was there to greet them, and so was Director Aya. Cole then came to resume his training. Rocky, said the MMPR team. So, Jason, you did bring your replacement after all, said Zordon. However, he will no longer hold the Red Ranger powers. From now on, he will fight as Zeo Ranger 3. Congratulations, Rocky, said Jason. Now you are part of us. Adam Park gave Rocky a pat on the shoulder. Welcome, Rocky, to our alliance. Now you'll help us beat the United Alliance of Evil, said Adam Park. Adam Park was then thinking about his time travel adventure with the Operation Overdrive, which he found was dull and boring. He was glad to be near the Bokengers. He was thinking about learning military tactics from Sakura and Satoru. He considered Sota to be a cool gadget inventor. The Bokengers. I'd like to fight together with them with Ranu, Bamban Akzuga, Nami Odo, and Makiti Ozu, said Adam. Adam, said Jason, snapping his fingers. Oh, sorry, I got lost, said Adam Park. I was just thinking of adventuring with the Bokengers. Well, we may all get to do so, said Jason. We then see Jason and Rocky standing side by side, saluting towards the vast emptiness of space, looking at the comet. This did not need to be a two-parter. Anyone could have easily compressed the events from both chapters into one, and it wouldn't have changed much. Of course, it's padded out by the repetition, which is irritating as all fuck. But then there's the other serious problem. Only the superficial aspects about the teams are really put into play. The Sun Vulcan team are powered by the sun. The Denjimen have electricity. And that's it. There's no character building, no nothing of the sort. It's just acknowledging they do it, and that's about it. And of course, at the very end, when we got more Operation Overdrive hate for pretty much no reason, well, it's gonna get worse. A heck of a lot worse. You don't believe me? Next week, our heroes will be joining forces with Dai Sentai Goggle 5. And more time will be spent trying to make Florius look bad than anything else.